Hi, you guys. Welcome back. My name is Carrie Penny. I am the Happy Crafty Homemaker, and welcome to show and tell number. Who forgot to check again? We're in the hundreds still, so it's been a relatively quiet week here at the Penny household. There is a cat clawing at my door. As soon as I walk in here, there's a cat clawing at the door. I'm gonna go let one of them in. Hold on. Well, as it was a while back with Pippin just deciding he had to be a part of the moment, Banner has decided he has to be a part of the moment too. Yes, he says, I big boy, I fluffy man, I the little big man. Goodness sake. No, it's been very quiet. Nothing particularly exciting has happened for us. No big news or anything life-altering. Now, it has been very busy. Both of us have had a lot of appointments that we've had to get to, and we've had to be here for this, that, and the other thing. And when you have those days where there's no one big thing you're doing, but your day is broken up, like every hour you get a phone call. So like as soon as you go to do something, you're interrupted. We've had a lot of that in the last week. So now he's in his perch, so that's perfectly fine. Maybe he'll be quiet, peaceful. Yeah, so we've had a lot of that, and then we've had, like football season started for us. So Saturday was a lot of sitting here. I take it back. We did have one big adventurous thing. Last Saturday, a whole bunch of mailboxes in my neighborhood got broken into, and there was trash all over the street. So when we were out walking, we started picking up the trash. At first, we thought it was trash, and then we realized it was stolen mail. And that ended up with me having to call the police, report the packages that we found the wrappers for as stolen, give them the addresses for that, and let people know, hey, if you're missing mail, this is what happened. We found evidence of it, and then take the rest of it to the post office so they could do their thing with it. So that was exciting. There were 4 neighborhoods hit. We only found mail in our own. So, but yeah, that was Saturday. Saturday morning was dealing with that, and then Saturday afternoon was football. So, and then Sunday was a pretty peaceful, quiet day. We've had some really good thunderstorms, which is nice. We haven't had good thunderstorms for a while. We had a couple trees taken out of our backyard, so now we have yard. We had trees that were literally about that far away from the porch. So now we have some space between the house and the tree line. What's she doing, Banner? He's just walking around going, meow, 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 meow. So that's kind of like, things haven't been that exciting. Things haven't been really interesting. I haven't progressed a lot on a lot of my projects because that's where we are. Come here. I don't know why he's being so cute. You're very sweet, man. He was not being sweet yesterday. At the end, I will try to share a picture showing you what he spent his night doing, but somebody was getting himself in some troubles. Yes, they were. Somebody got himself in some troubles. He's ignored me pretty much all day until I came in here. All right, you go down. Mommy wants to show the camera the fun stuff. So once again, excitingly enough, we're down to the last skein in my bag, but we have lots of squares. So let's see if we can go grannies first. And we've got one of those, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 9 granny squares this week. Once again, these are done using a size I or 5.5 millimeter hook. These are worsted weight leftovers and scraps from other projects, or like the single skeins that I just wanted out. These are, Red Heart loops and thread, impeccable, things like that I don't reach for out of my stash frequently. These are the things that I wanted to focus on destashing out of my stash over the last couple years. So we went with that. Next up, we have corner to corner. Those are 10 round grannies. These are 10 row corner to corner. Same deal, same hook, same bag of scraps. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I am on the last skein of yarn. It is a blue yarn from Red Heart. So the end is in sight. We're so close on that. The end is in sight now. I do have 2 colors of gray, some navy. There's black, there's white that I can join these together with. I have not picked joins yet. I will probably do at least one using the continuous join tutorial by Hooked on Robin. I will leave her channel in the description box down below, but it's an excellent tutorial on the continuous granny join. So I might go ahead and just start joining now that we're here. I may as well, go ahead and get started. So I know I need some that will probably be 4 across and 5 long. So that would be 20 squares in the granny square. And that would, I think, mean I've got enough for 7 blankets now. But I will double check after I finish the blue skein of yarn. I will double check what I have in there and we'll roll from there. Up next, in my next group of finished objects or finished projects, I did get some spinning done finally again. So I believe I had already shown you guys this one last year. This is just using some random wool scraps that I had purchased off a buyer. I will never buy their scraps again, but it was kind of fun. So we do have 2 whole Ashford bobbins of this yarn. I am not sure how much this weighs. I keep meaning to mark my bobbins so I can weigh them, but we're going to play it by ear. This is not high quality wool. It is 100% wool. I had a lot of problems drafting with this. There were lots of, as I got further into it, lots of knots in some of these scraps. So I just alternated colors as we went through the stack of fiber and just joined in continuously. So I'm going to apply this with a single strand of white, I believe, and that way we'll have an alternated pink ply, two alternating pink plies where they're just contrasting different colors all the time, and then that one solid white ply. So I'm excited to see how this turns out. It'll be something a little bit different, but I am excited about that. I have not started spinning the white. I finished the bobbin on this on Saturday. Today's actually Thursday. I've, aside for some granny squares, not touched any crafts all week. So I just, by the time the day has become done, I haven't had time. I did get the tutorial, or not tutorial, but the review of this boy multi-hook tool, crochet 4-in-1 tool thing. Thank you guys on the feedback. I'm glad that didn't surprise anybody else any more than it did me. That happens. It happens. Yeah. So we're there. And the only other thing that I brought down to share with you guys today is actually where I am on my log cabin shawl. So I do have one side bound off. So that's where we are. I do need to finish just one more section of the brown, and then this will be done. I am thinking about, since I do have so much of this left over, I have one full thing of each of the colors still. I decided not to make it any bigger than it already was. I'm thinking about trying to do a crochet version because I did not see a pattern for that when I was looking. So I might try to do a crochet version of this. But I have really enjoyed doing this pattern. And if you, just search, go to Ravelry and search log cabin shawl, and you'll find a free pattern for it. There's 5 or 6 out there. There are also video tutorials for them out there. They're not very hard, but you will become a master of picking up stitches by the time you're done, which is a great tool to have, especially if you want to start doing things like mittens and socks and stuff like that. Getting familiar in a larger project on doing those techniques, I think, makes it a lot easier. So, I'm going to go ahead and keep this video short and sweet. We'll just keep this simple. This is 11 minutes plus any cat content that I throw in at the end. I am going to go ahead and film an unboxing of my August subscription boxes. It's actually September Yarnable and August ALC. But come back on Saturday to check that out. If you haven't seen the review of the Boy 4-in-1 crochet tool, I will leave that in the description box down below, or stick it in an iCard when I was talking about it earlier. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the pictures of the cats. I look forward to seeing you guys real soon. I love you, and please take care. Bye, guys. What you two doing? What's you being silly billy bears for?